Good evening. I'd like to call the San Gabriel City Council meeting to order at 7:31 p.m. Councilmember Menchaca is unable to join us this evening. Just want to put that on the record. I will lead the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand, face the flag, and repeat with me. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Clerk, roll call, please.
Mayor Harrington,
Here.
Vice Mayor Wu,
Here.
Councilmember Chan,
Here.
Councilmember Ding,
Yeah.
Councilmember Menchaca is absent.
Thank you. We'll now have some announcements from our clerk.
Tonight's meeting is live streamed on the city's online platforms. If you wish to address the City Council during tonight's meeting, we request that you please complete a speaker's request card and hand it to the clerk. When speaking, please state your name for the record. If you wish to receive City Council agendas, please sign up on the city's website.
Thank you. Next, we'll have the approval of the agenda order. Do we have any objections? Nope. Anything from the public? Nothing. So, seeing none, I'll approve the agenda order. Next item, please.
Next item is presentations, employee awards.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, members of the council. This is my favorite night of the year where we not only get to spend time with the community and light the tree outside, but also we get to honor our employees for their dedicated service. So I do want to welcome everybody to the 2023 City of San Gabriel Employee Service and Recognition Awards presentation. And tonight we are honoring those employees who have reached commendable milestones in their service to the city, and those whose performance and contributions to the city during 2023 deserve special recognition. And at this time, if I can have Mayor Harrington and the council go up to the front of the dais, and I'll be calling first those employees of the different milestone years. Not everybody is here tonight, but we'll call all the names just so we can recognize those folks. And we will start with our 5-year service award, and we have quite a few of those. Sharon Clark, our city clerk, one more time. Yes, Sharon Clark, our city clerk, is not able to be here tonight, but she's got a 5-year. Maria Sanchez from Community Development. I believe Danielle Adriano is our first in-person recipient of the 5-year award. We also have Adrienne Franquez. We have Matthew Morales Stevens. We have Gregory Kernodle from our fire department. We have Corrine Aguilar from the police department. We have Carlos Osegueda from our police department. We have Greg DeVink from our public works department. We have Elias Castro from our public works department. Jerry Duran, also from our Public Works Department. We have Jose Lopez from our Public Works Department. And Alan Mai, also from our Public Works Department. And finally, already in front of you is Nancy Ramos from our Administration Department. If we can get a round of applause for all of our 5-year winners. Our next group are 10-year service awards. I don't believe any of these folks are here, but I'll again call the names, and if they are here, they can come forward. We have Phil Paris from our fire department. We have Anthony Lara from our police department. Stacy Gutierrez from our police department. We have Steve Guyona from police. And Avelino Enriquez from our police department. If we can give those folks in absentia a round of applause. For our 15-year folks, we have Steve Wallace, our fire chief. We have Rebecca Gomez and Paul Puente and Christopher Wenzel from our police department. And then from Public Works, we have Andy Hernandez, Ricky Munoz, and Pablo Resendez, all from Public Works. If we can get a picture with the 15-year award winners. Now for our 20-year award winners. We have 4 of those. We have Linda Tang from Finance. We have Eric Kalischer from Fire. And from our police department, we have Renee Lopez and Alan Sam. For our 25-year service awards, we have 4. We have Rebecca Perez, our Community Services and Mission Playhouse Director. And we have Chris Ekman from Fire in the house. And not here tonight are Newton Ong from Fire and Officer Robert Barada from Police. And believe it or not, we have one 35-year award winner who couldn't be here tonight, but Gregory Millette from the police department has been with us for 35 years. On to our employee recognition awards. The thing I love about this award, or all of these awards, is that they're nominated by their fellow employees. So this is not the executive team or the community that's nominating these folks. These are their peers, which makes it extremely special. For our leadership award, we will begin with the leadership award. The award recognizes the employee who demonstrated the most outstanding leadership and moved the organization towards accomplishing its objectives over the past year. This year's leadership award goes to Chris Diaz from our Public Works Department. Chris is being recognized for stepping up and filling a critical role in our Public Works Department. He's taken on multiple assignments. He mentors subordinate employees, and he's navigated operational challenges and staffing shortages. Thanks so much, Chris, for everything that you do. Our next award is our Customer Service Award, and this award recognizes the employee who demonstrated the most outstanding customer service over the year. I think Sam Peck from our city clerk's office has the toughest job in the city. He's the face that everybody sees when they walk through the front door, and he does it with a smile every day. So Sam is being recognized. Yeah, go ahead and applaud. Sam is being recognized for providing outstanding customer service to internal and external customers. He fills in and provides outstanding customer support in our City Hall lobby, and he assists all city departments whenever help is needed. And the last is certainly true. He exemplifies a positive can-do attitude at all times. Our next award is our Innovation Award. And this award recognizes the employee who has incorporated creative and innovative ideas in the workplace that have resulted in cost savings, improved services, or a better work environment. This year's Innovation Award goes to Chris Fentner from our fire department. Chris is being recognized for developing and implementing the San Gabriel Fire Academy. The San Gabriel Fire Academy meets the state standards for firefighter training and is the first of its kind in the city of San Gabriel's fire history. It prepares our new hires for a successful career with the fire department. Thanks so much, Chris, for everything that you do. We'll now present our Teamwork Award. This award recognizes the individual or team for providing outstanding support and performance. This year's Teamwork Award goes to the Fleet Division in our Public Works Department. The Fleet Division is staffed by Pedro Chavez, Raul Diaz, and Eduardo Perales. The Fleet Division is being recognized for providing outstanding service to the city's fleet of vehicles and equipment, providing quick and responsive maintenance and repairs to the fleet, being highly cooperative and supportive to those who operate and depend upon our fleet, and exemplifying the meaning of outstanding teamwork. Our next award is the Emergency Response Award. This award recognizes those who stepped up and provided an outstanding response to a critical situation or emergency. This year's Emergency Response Award goes to the fire department personnel who responded to the Valley Building fire incident that occurred on Sunday, June 11th, 2023. The fire personnel receiving this award are Division Chief Newton Ong, Captain Sean Irwin, Captain Aaron Terry, Engineer Jordan Miller, Firefighter Paramedic Chris Backley, Firefighter Paramedic Shane Salazar, Firefighter EMT John Talley, Division Chief Chris Ekman, Captain Phil Aparis, Engineer Hirag Jivalagian, Engineer Taka Suzuki, Firefighter Paramedic Graham Hale, and Firefighter Paramedic Kevin Montoya. For those of you who aren't aware, the Valley Building Fire incident was one of the largest and most threatening structural fires in the history of our city. The fire occurred in a densely developed part of Valley Boulevard and had the potential to destroy or severely damage surrounding structures. This group of responders is being recognized for containing the fire and preserving all of the surrounding structures, which included apartment buildings, commercial buildings, and the Sheraton Hotel. They certainly prevented a larger catastrophe from happening by limiting the fire's damage to the one structure. Thanks, guys. We'll now present our Community Service Award. This award recognizes the employee or the unit that has made an outstanding contribution to the community. This year's Community Service Award goes to Patrol Team 3 of our police department. The Patrol Team 3 is staffed by Lieutenant Rene Hernandez, Officer Ramon Guillen, Officer Josue Chu, Officer Jason Rios Vega, Sergeant Tim Logan, Officer William Lazaro, Officer Carlos Oseguera, and Dispatcher Raquel Aranda. Patrol Team 3 is being recognized for leading the department in proactive enforcement efforts, which resulted in over 75 arrests and the seizure of illegal narcotics, tens of thousands in narcotic funds, and illegal firearms. They voluntarily refurbished, painted, and decorated the department's lunch and break room. They demonstrated outstanding work ethic, public service, and goodwill. And finally, they championed the department and maintained a high level of esprit de corps. Patrol Team 3, thank you for your dedication to excellence and the outstanding community service you provided throughout the year. We'll now present our Outstanding Part-Time Employee Award. This award recognizes the part-time employee who has demonstrated an outstanding attitude and provided excellent customer support. This year's Outstanding Part-Time Service Award employee goes to Damian Sanchez from our Finance Department. Damian provides excellent support and service at our Finance Department public counter. He maintains a great can-do attitude in all circumstances. He's dependable, he works long hours, and he reports to work on his off days when a need arises, and he assists with the implementation of the new fee schedule and ensures the fee schedule was implemented properly. Damian, thank you for your dedication to excellence and for the outstanding support you provided throughout the year. And our last award goes to our overall work performance. This award recognizes the employee who demonstrated an outstanding level of work performance as demonstrated by fellow employees and customers. This year's overall work performance award goes to Clara Sang from administration. Clara is being recognized for reinventing and modernizing our city's communication platforms. She's improved the city's website and publications, and she effectively promotes the city's services and events throughout the year. And we all wish to thank her for her excellence and the outstanding work she's done throughout the year. That will conclude our awards for tonight. On behalf of the City Council, I sincerely thank and congratulate every one of you for the work that you've done.
Thank you, Mark. Next item, please.
Next item is public comment. This time is set aside for members of the public to address the City Council on items of interest that are not on the agenda but are within subject matter jurisdiction of the San Gabriel City Council. If you wish to address the City Council, please fill out a speaker request card and hand it to the clerk. Mayor, we have one public comment that has been emailed. It reads as follows. Hello, my name is Jonathan Hawes. I serve as El Monte City Clerk from 2013 to 2018. Since 2015, I have been a whistleblower on the Andre Quintero and Team El Monte's embezzlement of $10 million from the El Monte Promise Foundation Scholarship Fund. I have interviewed dozens of El Monte residents who have privately confirmed that the promised funds were used for fraudulent trips to Vietnam and Haiti, a bogus consultant in Salt Lake City, house repairs, and other unlawful expenditures. I have myself been interviewed by the FBI about 24 times. Documents proving the embezzlement have been submitted to the FBI and the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office. A week ago, an El Monte resident with a documented history of harassing and fabricating lies about other residents, Gabby Leos, told a string of lies on cable news about El Monte's mayor, Jessica Ancona. These lies were spoon-fed to her by the city manager, Alma Martinez. El Monte police officer Chief Jake Fisher, who went on the record confirming one of Leo's Martinez lies, needs to be fired for interfering in ongoing litigation by commenting publicly on said litigation and for lying in his official capacity. Both Martinez and Fisher dislike Mayor Ancona due to her efforts to rid our city of the baleful influence of Andre Quintero and his Team El Monte minions, of which Martinez and Fisher are two. Martinez and Fisher have frequently made significant decisions without a vote from the City Council, which is unlawful, and Ancona has called such improprieties furthering their animosity towards her and her anti-corruption efforts. I am asking the San Gabriel City Council to pass a resolution condemning these crimes and schemes in order to protect the greatest mayor El Monte has ever had, Mayor Jessica Ancona, and the vulnerable residents of one of the poorest cities in Southern California. If this is criminal, FBI investigated cable succeeds in removing her from office via well-orchestrated, mendacious smear campaigns. We will be back to full dictatorship under Andre Quintero or one of his puppets. El Monte children who should have been provided with college scholarships were robbed by his embezzlement. Andre Quintero and Team El Monte's members must go to prison. If you have any questions, please call or text him at a number provided. Thank you.
Thank you. Any further comments received?
That's all I have.
All right. Is there anyone in the audience like to address council? Seeing no one, we will close public comment. Next item, please.
Next item is consent calendar. All items listed under the consent calendar are considered routine, and recommendations will be approved in one motion unless a member of the City Council or public requests separate discussion. We have received one request from a member of the public to pull consent calendar item E.
Is it E as an egg?
Correct.
All right, so we will pull item E for a separate vote, or was there a comment on it?
I think it's just a comment.
Yeah, are we supposed to pull that? Or can we vote on all of them? Someone that requested to pull it, but there's no discussion.
You don't need to pull it just for a comment, but you should have the comment before you take a vote on the entire consent calendar. If that's
Okay. All right, so we'll hear the comment, please.
The comment is from Dylan Cassie, Cal HDF Executive Director. It reads as follows. Dear San Gabriel City Council, the Housing Defense Fund, Cal HDF, submits this letter to remind the Council of its obligations to abide by all relevant state laws when considering the proposed objective design standards in Ordinance Number 693. Calendared as the agenda item E at tonight's meeting. Specifically, the Council must comply with the Housing Crisis Act of 2019, SB 330, Senate Bill 9, SB 9, and other state housing laws. We thoroughly appreciate the city's attention and robust revision of these standards. It is clear the city is committed to passing objective standards in accordance with state law. However, the proposed standards, as currently drafted, do not adhere to these laws. Some of them fail to articulate objective standards and must be amended. SB 330 bars cities from imposing or enforcing design standards that are not objective. SB 9 allows cities to impose objective zoning, subdivision, and design standards, but not subjective standards on SB 9 projects. In addition, the Housing Accountability Act, HAA, renders non-objective standards unenforceable in most circumstances. See California Renters Legal Advocacy and Education Fund versus City of San Mateo, 2021. Overturning city's denial of housing project based on design guidelines requiring a transition or step in height where a building is more than 1 story taller than its neighbors on the grounds that it was not objective. SB 330, SB 9, and the HAA define objective as being uniformly verifiable by reference to an external and uniform benchmark or criterion available and knowable by both the development applicant or proponent of the public official. Unfortunately, several provisions in the proposed standards fall short of this requirement. Section A3F, buildings must be designed and articulated with common details, articulation, materials, and elements on all sides of the building. The phrase designed and articulated with common details is not objective. Common details are not cleanly defined, and what counts as satisfactory with the amount of articulation is in the eye of the beholder. Nor is it clear how precisely each facade's arrangement of these common details must match each other's facades. If one facade, for example, has 10 balconies, all sides of the building feature exactly 10 balconies in exactly the same configuration. An applicant cannot know ex ante and with certainty whether their proposed design will satisfy the ordinance, and thus the ordinance is unforeseeable at this point.
Thank you. That's the only comment we have?
Yes.
All right. Does any council member have any questions regarding that, or I believe we received this via email as well? Questions? All right. Any motions? No motions? No one wants to do consent calendar? Motion by Councilmember Ding,
I'll second.
second by Councilmember Chan. So please vote. Let's get everybody voting. One more, Councilmember Chan, are you voting? We have a lot of confusion.
It looks like signal you have
Is
problem.
it not lighting up? Oh, there we go. Good job. First day on the job.
Motion passes by a vote of 4-1 with Councilmember Menchaca absent from the vote.
Thank you. Next item, please.
We have no public hearing items, no continued business items, and no new business items. Item number 8 is public comment.
All
Is
right.
there anyone wishing to address the council? If so, please give your speaker request card over to the clerk.
Looks like no one has stood up and wanted to address. I'll close the second public comment period. Next is the city manager's report.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Nothing other than, again, thanking everybody for coming out to our event earlier. I appreciate council being there, and it's great seeing the community come out. And I think there were probably more people there tonight than there were in the last couple of years, so we call it a success. Thanks.
Thank you, City Manager Lazaretto. Next is council comments, conference and meeting reports. Who would like to make comment? Vice Mayor Wu.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. Well, I attended the National API Elected Office Summit in San Francisco on November 18th and 19th. So I just wanted to just give a brief report that I have a great opportunity to meet the API elected officials from all over the nations. And the API Coalitions and Civic Leadership USA has arranged several outstanding speakers, including members of Congress member Judy Shu, Ted Lieu, State Treasurer, and Mayor of the County of San Francisco. So it was a really valuable experience. We were talking about that the anti-Asian hate and the tax issues. So that's pretty much to conclude my report today. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Vice Mayor Wu. Anyone? Vice Mayor, or Councilmember Chan.
Excuse me. I just attended a few events since our last meeting. On November 9th, I attended a Veterans Day and First Responders Luncheon put on by the city at the Mission Playhouse. It was a great event, and I was happy to recognize our veterans and our first responders. On the 19th, I attended and, not participated, as I didn't run. I attended the San Gabriel Turkey Trot race, and it was unfortunately delayed one day because possible thunderstorms. That it would usually be on Saturday, but it got moved to Sunday. But it was still a great event, and thank you to everyone who participated, and Matthew Morales-Stevens and Community Services for making it so successful. So I just wanted to give a thank you for that. And that concludes my report. I yield.
Thank you, Councilmember Ding.
Yeah, okay. First of all, I thanks our Community Service Department. It's hosts the first veteran memorial event for our city of San Gabriel to honor the veteran and respect to them. To thanks they are do the service to protect our safety. And yeah, and I saw that the event really played. It's amazing. A lot of flag on the cross street, the plaza. Yeah, and also I have chance to attend on the November 14 with Assembly Mike Fang. He have the opportunity for the appointment for the workshop for the person they really want to apply. So I suggest if you have a chance to go to the state website to find out, they have all the listing which one position is you can apply. Okay, thanks to Mike Fang to provide this kind of opportunity for us. And okay, actually today I should be go to the DC for some conference, especially for the appeal the Chinese Exclusion Act. It's 80 years already. So especially for our San Gabriel, the resident, so we should be remember this kind of history. So we don't want these kind of things happen again. Just target the Chinese American, they cannot become the citizen or whatever, the human right. We're glad 80 years ago during World War II, China and the American try unite together to against the Nazi to appeal this act. So, but for the long run, we wanted to reduce the stop Asian hate and stop Chinese American hate. So we should be remembered. So in our Southern California, I involved other organization. It's have maybe 50 or 60 people to attend it. Total 400 people. They have our Southern California, the elect federal officers like Judy Chu, Councilmember Judy Chu, and Ted Lu and Kim, Young Kim. It's all have the speech over there to help us, especially for the Chinese community, the voice, and hopefully all the whole community to listen our voice. We hope these kind of things not happen again. Okay, so but because I have the council meeting and the tree light, because it's important too for our city, and I told to the press we want to learning both cultural, understanding each other. Hopefully this Chinese exclusion act, the things not happen again. Thank you. And by the way, I want a little bit share the story for my trip this time. Go to the Singapore, Malaysia, and Vietnam. It's really touching me the story because maybe you know the Donna Chen. It's the AATF, the president. She's a Chinese Vietnamese refugee, and back to the 1978, they escaped from the Vietnam and go to the small island. It's belong to the Malaysia. And a couple of years ago, she find out that this island, but this island, they have several islands, but only this island is right now become the resort. So you can visit over there. I go to there because I listened heard the story. That time, you on this small island, It's a beautiful island. It's a really good view, okay, for the good beach. But you think the small island, that time have 100,000 refugees living in the island. Some people like half a year, some people 1 year. So it's for me, it's like education. It's hard to understand it, how do you experience this kind of refugee, the experience. So that's why, and for myself, I go through the Cultural Revolution too. So I have a lot of story too, but so that's why our community, like Donna Chen and me, I really appreciate, I'm first generation the Chinese immigration, but we really appreciate that the United States gave to us the opportunity. We can living here in safety, especially our city of San Gabriel, which try, even right now, the holiday season, so we want to, we have a safety community, and the United States give the opportunity. But for the holiday season, I just want to encourage you, be first of all, healthy. So be careful the right now flu season to protect everybody, not just to protect yourself and protect the whole community. And the second one, and keep our community safety. When you go out shopping, be carefully. But I glad our city, June 1st, we have the new resolution to keep our city safety. So our police chief definitely will be if you find something, see something, say something, talk to our police department, let the police to catch them to protect our whole community. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Councilmember Ding. I would just like to thank staff for putting on a wonderful event tonight. I know it's a lot of work, a lot of preparation, but it pays off. Well attended, and I just want to thank everybody that was involved in the planning and execution of the event. So thank you. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to do that. We don't have a closed session tonight, so with that, I will adjourn at 8:08 to our next regular city council meeting, Tuesday, December 19th, 6:30 p.m.